Wolfgang. Oh. Go round the go round the go round the bum, 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 bum. What's up, guys? Driving through Midtown Memphis. Anybody want to talk or chat, or anybody want to watch the road? I came into a different category today, classics. I want to see what kind of people we have in the classics category of stream. Because I consider myself a classic. I'm 55 years old. I'm a Gen Xer. How you doing, Holly? If you want to know anything about my channel, just go ahead and ask. I'll probably tell you anyway because I'm driving. Got a First Amendment channel over on YouTube, which you're watching now. Man, Rhodes College. I'm passing Rhodes College here in Memphis, Tennessee, and it is beautiful. What a beautiful. I'm gonna have to shoot a video over there one day. I'm a First Amendment auditor. If you don't know what that is, then that's not how I define myself, though. Okay, guys, I define myself as a kind individual who wants to share kind words, videos, things like that with you guys. We talk about a little of everything. We talk about music. We talk about freedom. Always down for a protest. What we try to do is we try to cut through all the, like if somebody comes in and says, are you a Trump voter? Or are you are you gay? There used to be a time when we didn't do those kind of things. And me, Liver Cheese, and my channel, I want to get us to those times again where we can come together and communicate instead of just flaming each other out, okay? I don't mind trolls. You look like one character in GTA 5. Are you going to say I look like the, what's Lester? Was that his name? What's up, Tyson? Tyson, I'm trying all kinds of tracks, bro. Tried all kinds of tracks. We got some momentum going. That's why I'm coming on so many times live. See, right now we got 29 people in here who have no idea what they're looking at. So, Tyson, one of my mods is in here. Let them go if they want to troll. I don't know that they're going to troll. We're in classics tonight. Today. This is the group that I signed in under, classics. So maybe we can have some. What does that say? I'm very legal. I'm very safe. So if I don't read your comments, understand that I'm going to read them at a red light until I can get somewhere and get parked. But right now I'm coming home from the Memphis Zoo. I streamed live twice there today. Those videos should be up on my channel if you want to check them out. I also recorded some things. Tyson, I got a funny one today, man. I'm not going to give it away. But let's just put it to you this way. I got scared again, just the way I did the other night when, you know what happened on our live stream. I think it's pretty funny. I haven't watched it back. It could not be funny. It might not be funny at all, but it felt funny when it happened. What do we got? Classic goatee. No, I wanted to know what these guys were about in here in the classic area. You know, are they about classic music, classic cars, classic people? Because, you know, I think I'm a classic. I know Tyson's a classic. Tyson, are you old enough to be called a classic? Happy birthday, by the way, Tyson. Did I tell you that yesterday? I don't think I told you that yesterday. Tyson, if I didn't tell you that yesterday, did I go live yesterday? I don't even know if I did or not. Yeah, I did. I did. Did I not tell you happy birthday yesterday, Tyson? Man, if I didn't, I'm really sorry. Your wife, you did not, but it's not okay, man. It's not okay. That's a fail. That's a major fail. One of my moderators, and I knew his birthday was yesterday. I did have a lot on my mind, but damn, fell liver cheese. I'm sorry, brother. Happy birthday, man. I'm really upset about that. Anyway, guys, one of my moderators in here, it's me, Tyson. He turned 46 yesterday, so even if you don't know him, wish him a happy birthday. Because that's what we do over here. We try to motivate each other and celebrate our accomplishments and uplift each other when we've had failures. And that was a failure. I'm going to do something special for you, Tyson. You just have to wait and see. I'm not going to forget either. Happy birthday. Oh, look at that. Just a chill guy came in and told Tyson happy birthday. Thank you, Just a Chill Guy. With a name like that, you better sub this channel because we need more chill guys. We definitely need more chill guys. You will catch me driving around in a vehicle from time to time, like a million other streamers out there. But I'm more than that. You can go check my videos. You may hate me. If you do, that's okay too. Can't make everybody happy, right, Tyson? Dang, that's crazy because I've been subbed. I knew. Well, okay. See, another fail. Another fail. I'm forgetting my subs. Boo, liver cheese. Do better, man. Thank you for coming in, Just Chill Guy. Sorry I forgot that you're a sub. Probably would have remembered if you said a few more things. Hi, Jimmy. Happy birthday. Tyson, happy birthday from Holly. Racist sign for my birthday, LOL. Don't ruin it. Everybody's like, racist sign. What the hell is he talking about? I got a sign. I'm a picker. And I picked up a sign, I don't know, a few months back, and it's just been sitting. I haven't known if I could sell it or not because it's a little controversial. It's got a couple of guys on there who could look like something from the 20s or 30s. But I think it's a soap. I think it's a soap ad, I think. If I remember right. No. NP. Oh, listen to this. Why does he do me that way? Why? Tell him that it's human nature. Why does he do me that way? Very relaxing song. Now, let me see. How's your day been? And I like your glasses. Thank you. I like your spirit. Here we go. Let's see what's going on here. That guy, B-Stack, commented to end. You wouldn't understand because you're not Christian. I didn't see that. Had some good Christians in here today. And we've had some bad ones too. I still trust there's more good ones than bad ones. And what I mean, guys, is I don't want to get political in here, guys. We we say we get political quite often, but I just believe it this. I'm agnostic, but I still accept real Christians into the fold. As long as you're not a problem Christian who's into like, Charlie Kirk and stuff like that. Human nature. Y'all want to see what I'm? Y'all want to see my driving view? You're not Christian. I am a agnostic. He kept going on with all those Jesus comments, and then got mad. Hey, was that Runner? It wasn't Runner, was it? Runner was really pushing some Christian stuff today. Guys, I don't mind you pushing that kind of stuff on my platform as long as you're a real Christian. And by a real Christian, I mean a Jesus Christ Christian. JC is a pretty cool guy. I never hear me say a bad thing about JC. Oh, I meant to turn somewhere up here. I got to turn. I'm getting ready to get it blocked into an area I don't want to be in. Dang it. Okay, so get lost with me today in Memphis. Think I can still get where I need to go. What's happening over there? There's some cops over there. Should I pull over and record them? I had somebody pulled over outside the vehicle. There were a bunch of cops standing around a man. I have no idea what was going on, but it didn't look like they were up to anything bad, so we'll leave them alone. And we'll head this way. Please don't spam. Yes, Holly. PM, why are you trying to cause problems? Jim X. I'm going to Legoland soon. Awesome. Everything is awesome. I'm so glad. So glad you're going to Legoland. Sounds exciting. I would love to be at Legoland. I could make a ton of videos at Legoland. I do like Legos. I sell Legos from time to time. I understand that Lego people are very enthusiastic about Legos, and I love them for that. Because it means you got a good imagination. And if you have kids, get them as many Legos as they want. I know Legos can get expensive. But man, I had Legos when I was a kid, and Legos is one of those toys that helps fire up the imagination, and we need that more than ever in our children today. So congratulations on you going to Legoland. I don't even know if you're taking a kid. You might just be going for yourself. If you're going for yourself, that's cool too. Hey Mickey Yusuf. If you're new to the channel, we every now and then, if we get a little bored, somebody will throw some lyrics up on the screen, and I'll try to sing them for you. Usually make an ass of myself. You're only 12. Well, you're not supposed to be in this chat if you're only 12. But I'm going to keep it clean. I'm going to keep this chat clean. Hopefully. Can liver cheese do that, guys? The reason that underage people are in my stream right now is because I'm going through StreamYard. And a lot of times on StreamYard, I really don't know how, when you go live, to set it to 18 and up. I do when I go through YouTube. It has a way to do that. And again, it's something I'll have to figure out one day. We'll all figure it out together. 508, and I got the soda, Remy Boys, and they know all the fast money, no slow bucks. I don't know what you're talking about, but good on you. Yeah, Tyson, what was your last one? Oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. I'm not going to be able to remember the words on that one. I just remember the video of Tony Basil wearing a cheerleading costume outfit. Anybody else want to throw some lyrics up? You have a little fun that way while we're riding. Oh, those are lyrics? Okay, I didn't know they were lyrics. If I'd known them, I would have sung them. And it's just a joke. Bro, you can get away with saying stuff in here. Just don't be, considering there's a child in here, I'm going to try to be very cognizant of what I say. I could just tell that child to leave. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I really don't know how to handle those situations. Sing Stranger Things song. I can make up a Stranger Things song. I don't know the Stranger Things song. We got a bunch of kids on a wonderful show. It's not from the 80s, but you wouldn't know. They make it look 80s the best that they can. And that's the reason they have so many fans. It's Stranger Things, Stranger Things. I got lost. I tried to make a Stranger Things song. What I relate to Stranger Things, I love the show, love it. But what I love about it is the nostalgia of it. And I love that they have actual set pieces instead of just all computer animation. I really, really dig that they did that. They didn't have to do that, but they did it, and it looks fantastic. When I see the skating rinks and the malls and the pizza places and the Scoops Ahoy and all that, wonderful, man. It transforms me right back to the 80s. Thank goodness we didn't have monsters like that in the 80s, but in the Upside Down. See, I should have thrown Upside Down into the rhyme somehow. And guys, get this guy to 100K subs or more. Grace, that's very nice. Very, very nice. I appreciate that. Where you drive? I'm driving into driving out of Memphis right now into the Bartlett area. It's a suburb of Memphis. And Yeah, we're just cruising. I would turn the camera around and show you where I'm at, but we can do that. You had to add the doo doo at the end. I always thought it was woo woo. She drives me crazy. Woo woo. Maybe it is doo doo. Like no one else. Fine Young Cannibals, maybe? Hopefully I'm right on that. Put the camera around. Let me show y'all where I'm driving. There we go. Now you guys don't have to look at my ugly face for a little bit. You can just see me driving. I can show y'all some stuff. See if I can think of anything interesting on the way back to my neck of the woods. Right now we're on Covington Pike. I can't really think of too many interesting things on Covington Pike, but we'll certainly try. You see what he said. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. You got Rick rolled. Yeah, Fine Young Cannibals. Never gonna turn around and desert you. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna make you cry. Oh God. The good thing about being immature is that you can make your own entertainment. Oh God, yeah, right. Roblox. Robloxian shady. Actually, some songs I'm not bad at. I used to be a karaoke jock. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. Wait. What does he say after too sexy for my shirt? So sexy it hurts. Too sexy for this party. Too sexy for this party. Yeah, I'm really not getting the lyrics to that one for some reason. Love the song. It's a great one-hit wonder song. Another great one-hit wonder song is "That's Right Said Fred." Another great one-hit wonder song is "I Get Knocked Down, but I Get Up Again." So I did a little dance on the catwalk. On the catwalk, I do my sexy dance on the catwalk. You can't see it, but I was trying to do a sexy dance. I don't think it was that sexy. As a matter of fact, I would call it unsexy. If I tried to do that sexy dance in front of a female, I would get no play. Chubbawamba. Chubbawamba. I want to sing the lyrics to that, but we have a 12-year-old in here. So I'll sing it like this. Dissing the night away. Dissing the night away. You got the whiskey drink, you got the vodka drink. You got the something drink, you got the another drink. It is what it is, man. I saw the sign and it oh no, man. I can't do the sign. Or can I? Look, the van's out from in front of us. We can see. There's a popo right up there. And an ambulance. Do 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 do. I saw the sign. Wow. Oh, let me retry that. I'm blue and I'm in need of a. I'm blue, na 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 na. That wore me out. All right. We're moving on. I'm looking for a point of interest that I can show you guys that might be halfway decent as I head back to my neck of the woods and prepare for my nightly stream tonight. Going to be a fun one. 12-year-old, you can't come into our nightly stream because it's going to be, those things tend to get adultish. Everybody going really slow because that cop up there. So many clips of live streamers crashing while reading chat this week. You trying to be another? No. I got my phone in a pretty good position. I'm in a Subaru. I try not to read the chat unless I'm in a safe position. The Subaru, what it does is it'll keep a distance between me and that car right in front of me, and it'll also keep me between the lines. It'll let me know if I'm out of the lines. So I'm not saying that makes that safe to stream while I'm driving, but again, I'm always legal. I'm not going to be reading the chat unless I'm at a stoplight or I'm in a safe position. All right, I need to turn up here. What am I doing? I need to get over. Okay. You let me over, thank goodness. I definitely can't drive 55 right now with that cop right up there. Oh. And if you look right over here, we got some action going on. You see this, guys? Right over to the right of the screen. Let me try to put you over there so you can see what's happening. Man, what the heck is going on with my camera? It's backwards. Camera's backwards. Hang on. Right over here, we got. It's crazy. My camera's backwards. I don't know if you can see this. I don't know what's going on. It looks like we got some sort of emergency over here. Ambulance is out here. It's at the gas. I don't really see anything going on too much, so no need for me to pull over. But that's the second time on the way home we've seen something with a lot of cops. Ignore those guys for a minute. All right, I'm running back. Oh, look at this, man. Look at this line I got up here. What's happening? Now, you see I did the right thing there, and I merged early. A lot of people don't like to merge to the last minute, and it slows everything behind us down. So be courteous, you know? You see a bottleneck coming up, get over as soon as you can. We all have to wait. All right, the area we're in right now is called Raleigh, almost to Bartlett. These are, middle income houses, maybe middle lower income houses. I still think it's pretty safe out here. You don't get a lot of reports of crime out here, but it happens everywhere. These guys here are hard at work. So let's get to the point. Let's roll another point and turn the stereo up loud. I'm too scared to be proud. You don't know how it feels. Wait, that's a different song. What the hell am I singing? Sorry about that. Last dance with Mary Jane. One more time to kill the pain. I feel summer creeping in and I'm tired of this town again. Why don't you throw up a Garth Brooks song? Let me sing you a Garth Brooks song. I don't think I've ever sung y'all a Garth Brooks song. I think someone got stuck down by a smooth criminal. Get the reference? Yes, I do get the reference. You've been hit by a smooth criminal. Dun, 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 dun. I did love Alien Ant Farm's version of that song too. The rock version. Liked it. Liked it quite a bit. It's a good tribute. Oh, okay. All right, Tyson. Prepare yourselves. Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots, ruined your black tie affair. Last one to know, last one to show. I was the last one you thought you'd see there. And I saw the surprise and the fear in his eyes. I took his glass of champagne. I toasted you, said, honey, we may be through. She'll never hear me complain, 'cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases your blues away. And I'll be okay. Let's roll with it. I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. So I got friends in low places. I can do better. Been a while since I've done it. So cut me a little slack, please. Be nice to liver cheese. Oh man. Come on, man. Looking back on the memory of a dance we shared 'neath the stars above. For a moment, all the world was right. How could I have known that you'd ever say goodbye? And now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Love that song. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you for that, Tyson. I needed to get that out. That felt good. You're actually a good singer, and the Thunder Rolls. The hardest song to do by Garth Brooks, I think personally, there's a few of them, but The Change, that's a very difficult song. And Calling Baton Rouge. Calling Baton Rouge does not play around. It is a song that man, your timing's gotta be right. His vocals are all over the place. They're up, down, they're left or right. But what you're talking about, 3:30 in the morning, not a soul in sight. The city's looking like a ghost town on a moonlit summer night. I'm forgetting the lyrics. He's heading back from somewhere that he never should have been. And the thunder rolls. Dun, 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 and the thunder rolls. Here we go. The thunder rolls and the lightning strikes. Another love grows cold on a sleepless night. God. I thank God for unanswered prayer. That's a great one. Uh, he does different things with his voices. You know, sometimes he's in that really country deep voice, and sometimes he's got a really decent high, mid high, and that's what he does in unanswered prayers. Um, just the other night at a hometown football game, my wife and I ran into my old high school flame. And as I introduced her, wait. And I couldn't help but think of the way things used to be. She was a woman that I'd wanted for all time. Each time I'd been praying God would make her mine. If he'd only grant me this wish I wished back then, I'd never ask for anything again. Sometimes I thank God for unanswered prayers. Remember when you're talking to the man upstairs, and just because he may not answer doesn't mean he don't care. Some of God's greatest gifts are unanswered prayer. Ain't that the truth? Garth, man, he had some great songwriters, didn't he? All right, I'm going to do something special for you, Tyson. All right, oh my God, I can't believe this. The song that I usually sing, my song that I would sing in karaoke, that summer, I'm not really good at that one. I mean, I don't know the lyrics. I know them, but not enough to try to do it. The one I usually do is The River. And The River to me was a very important song throughout my life, man. When I moved up to Nashville, I was really struggling, really struggling with a lot of things. And I would get up there and sing that song, and I would hope that it would inspire other people to continue to follow their dreams. You know, that's what The River's about. It's about never giving up and continuing on to follow your dreams. So I got my neighbor right out here. I don't want to sing too loud because he's going to think I'm insane. They already think I'm insane. They see me sometimes come out here and do live streams. dun, 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 dun. You know, a dream is like a river, ever changing as it flows, and the dreamer's just a vessel that must follow where it goes, trying to learn from something, never knowing what's in store, makes each day a constant battle just to stay between the shore. And I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my sky. I'll never reach my destination if I never try. So I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Let's go to the break. And there's bound to be rougher waters, but I know I'll make the fall with the good Lord at my side. I can make it through them all. I can't believe I forgot the lyrics to that, man. All right. Any others? My Pops is 68 last week. Never misses a Papa Love Mama. Woo, that's a good one. I'm going to attempt calling Baton Rouge. Yeah, I'm going to attempt it. It's very difficult. Very, very difficult. If tomorrow never comes. Beautiful song. I spent last night in the arms of a girl in Louisiana. Though I'm out on the highway, my thoughts are still with her. See how it's all such a strange. I can't. It calling Baton Rouge is one of those songs, man. You just got it. You gotta go. You gotta go. If you doubt yourself, you're done. You can't doubt yourself a minute because it's bump, 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 bump. It's it's crazy. It's a crazy song. It's a wonderful song, but it's a crazy song. I can do a lot of George Strait, guys. Any George Strait fans out there? I got a lot of George Strait. As a matter of fact, my wheelhouse song by George Strait, without a doubt, was called The Fireman. I used to do The Fireman. It is a very hard song, very hard. It's all over the place. The Fireman, though, I can roll with that one. Anybody knows The Fireman? Let's do The Fireman. The Chair. Well, excuse me, but I think you got my chair. No, that one's not taken, I don't mind. If you sit there, I'll be glad to share. Well, it's usually packed here on Friday nights. Well, if you don't mind, good something to offer you a light. Well, you're welcome. Could I drink you a bite? Oh, listen to me. What I mean is, can I buy you a drink? Anything you please. Oh, you're welcome. Well, I don't think I caught your name. Are you waiting for someone to meet you here? Well, that makes two of us. Glad you came. Now's the hard part. No, I don't know the name of the band, but they're good, aren't they? Would you like to dance? Yeah, I like this song too. It reminds me of you and me, baby. Do you think there's a chance that later on I could take you home? No, I don't mind at all. That's off. Well, I like you too, and to tell you the truth, that wasn't my chair after all. Beautiful song, man. Yet they say snuff stunts your memory. Stuff stunts your memory. Write this down. George Strait, man, I love him because he's just got such a natural country voice. His songs don't really go all over the place, but man, he's got great writers just like George Strait did, or Garth Brooks did. I think they're the two kings of country music. I can't say which one I like better. I love both of them. Bravo. Thank you. Write this down. I don't know that one well enough. I can do now I became a father in the spring of 81. There was no doubt that stubborn boy was just like his father's son. I took my daddy's secret and I passed it on to him. And they said, let me tell you a secret about a father's love. A secret that my daddy said was just between us. He said, daddies don't just love their children every now and then. It's love without end, amen. Scroll up, I showed a bunch. All my exes live in Texas. That's beautiful. Across my heart, Amarillo by morning. Check yes or no. Ain't going down till the sun comes up. The chair, I cost a living. Very hard song. Those are some hard songs. I can still make Cheyenne. What's up, Run? Or Uncog? What's up? I'd love to do all those, but I want to give you my wheelhouse song, The Fireman, because you'll get a little entertainment out of this. I get a little randy when I play this, when I do this song at karaoke. It's a song that always seems to fire the crowd up. I don't know that I've ever done it without music, but we can try. Dun 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 dun. Well, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Hell, everybody like to have a what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Last night they had a bad one a mile or two down the road. Well, my buddy walked out and left his woman burning out of control. Hell, I was down there in about an hour or so with a little mouth to mouth. She was ready to go. I'm the fireman. That's my name. All right, that one I get into. I love that one. Give it away. Chris Ledoux, 8-second ride. Oh my God, guys. Chris Ledoux, I was a big fan of his. He's a rodeo cowboy, man. That guy, I discovered him when I was in my 20s, probably mid-20s. And I was big into Garth Brooks then. And the reason I discovered Chris Ledoux was because of Much Too Young to Feel This Damn Old. He talks about Chris Ledoux in it. This old highway's getting longer. Seems there ain't no wind in sight. To sleep would be best, but I just can't afford the rest. I got a ride in Denver tomorrow night. I called my house and no one answered. For the last 2 weeks, no one's been home. I guess he's through with me. To tell the truth, I just can't see what's kept the woman holding on so long. And the white line's getting longer, and the saddle's getting cold. Now I'm much too young to feel this damn old. All my cards are on the table with no ace left in the hole. Now I'm much too young to feel this damn old. Dun, 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 dun. The competition's getting stronger. Tougher broncs, you know I can recall. A worn out tape of Chris Ledoux. Lonely women and bad booze seem to be the only friends I've left at all. Casey, you're not supposed to be hearing this. What are you doing? Popping in here like that. Man. You can sing, Liver, a little bit. Sometimes. I don't know, man. A lot of those songs helped me through a lot when I was coming through Nashville. I'd go back and listen to George and Garth, and I just didn't do those guys. I did a lot of stuff. It wasn't just country, but I think kind of my voice is kind of geared for country. It's Bob Weir. Good job. Thank you, Jerry Williams. Thank you, man. Trying to think of another one I do. Another one I do is wow. What about Tim? Don't take the girl. It's a sad song, man. Like I ain't been singing a bunch of sad songs. Doesn't much Tim McGraw. Baby, lock the door and turn the lights down low. Put some music on the radio. I don't even know what that is. Oh yeah, one I used to do. This one's fun. Check it out. I'm out, man. My bad. I will leave hearts. Thank you, Casey. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you. You're hard to pin down. I know you. You're just like me. Hard to pin down. I do love you very much. I got a little change in my pocket going jang-a-lang-a-lang. I want to call you on the telephone, baby. Give you a ring. I can't do that one without music. I got a feeling called the blues, oh Lord, since my baby said goodbye. Hey Lord, I don't know what to do. All I do is sit and sigh. Oh Lord, the last long day, she said goodbye. Oh Lord, I thought I would cry. She'll do me, she'll do you. She's got that kind of loving. Forgot it. Sweet daddy, such a beautiful dream. I think yodeling can make a comeback. I've always liked yodeling. And especially, I like Lovesick Blues. I like the version that George Strait did. I love it. What you got? She talks to angels. Sunday morning coming down, Johnny Cash. She talks to angels. She talks to angels. Trying to remember how it starts exactly. She never mentions a word addiction. In certain company. Yeah, she'll tell you she's an orphan. Bum, 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 bum. After you meet her family. Bum, 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 bum. I'm not remembering the lyrics. Said she talks to angel. I can't hit it. Can't hit it. Never mentions the word addiction. She never mentions the word addiction. Isn't that what he said? What she said? What he says? I think it is. Man, I remember when that CD came out, Hard to Handle. I was going to the University of Memphis. Shake Your Money Maker, excuse me, not Hard to Handle. Hard to Handle was on it, and so was She Talks to Angels. I wore that thing out, man. I think it was a cassette. I don't even think it was a CD. I wore it out. Black Crowes, Remedy. That's a band I'd love to see in concert. Even today, I want to see those guys in concert. I know they're still out there performing, and I know they're still good. It's a band that I guarantee will be great live. Has anybody seen Black Crowes live? Because I guarantee you, I've never seen them live, but I know they're good live. Thank you, OG Kicks. She never mentions the word addiction. In certain company, yeah. I'd love to see those guys. I got to make it a point to see those guys. I wore it out. Hard to Handle. Wow, what a song. I remember that song coming out and I was like, yes, 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 yes. More, just like that. I also love the band. You guys, I was just singing them. Georgia Satellites. I was a big Georgia Satellites fan. Big, 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 big. I met Dan Baird, the lead singer. Mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. Which version? Brett Michaels? Poison? Get out of the car, long hair. Ooh, you're coming with me to the local police. And it's all because. Yeah, I like both of those versions of that song. That was really cool. I did like the Georgia Satellites. They had the Keep Your Hands to Yourself, which I still to this day karaoke. If you're ever in a karaoke place and the vibe's kind of down or whatever, people seem to be like, we've had 2 or 3 people singing Zombie. And then we had somebody get up and sing Picture with Kid Rock and Sheryl Crow. And you're like, okay, the crowd has sufficiently died down thanks to these slow songs. Get up there and put in Keep Your Hands to Yourself and do that song. And I guarantee you, whatever the crowd is, they're going to get up and they're going to dance. Yeah. Don't tell me no lies and keep your hands to yourself. Oh, baby, 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 why you want to treat me this way? You know I'm still your lover boy. I still feel the same way. I'll tell you this, guys. I did a karaoke contest and I won. I won by doing Purple Rain. 38 Special, just hold on loosely. I never meant to cause you any. Wait. I never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain. I only wanted one time to see you laughing. Did I start that song right? What the heck's going on with me? That used to be one of my songs. Another one that I did good on one time, and people used to request me to sing this one because it was out of my wheelhouse. And they're like, let's watch Liver Cheese make an ass of himself. They always requested, I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want me to, or want to do, is all right with me. 'Cause you make me feel so brand new. I can't do it, man. Loving you whether times are good or bad. Trying to think of the lyrics, Tyson. Trying to think of how it starts. Give me the first line. I mean, I know the lyrics. I'm just not remembering the beginning of it. Of the beginning of Once Bitten, Twice Shy. Oh, woman, you're a mess, gonna die. I can't sing that one. There's blood on my amps and my Les Paul bleeds. That's a great line. Blood on my amp and my Les Paul bleeds. You didn't know how rock and roll was, so you bought a ticket and you lived and you learned. I got there, can't do it, in the nick of time before he got his hands across your state line. That's a great song. Loving an elevator. Well, the times are getting hard. Yeah. Well, hold on. Let me pin it. And I'll sing it. Hang on. Star comment. Okay. Well, the times are getting hard for you, little girl. I'm a humming and a strumming all over God's world. You can't remember when you got your last meal. Okay, I can't get the high. And you don't know just how a woman feels. I'll work on it. In case you guys don't know, man, karaoke is absolutely a way to release stress. And if you're afraid of doing karaoke, don't be afraid to do karaoke. Never be afraid to do karaoke. Get up there and do it. You don't know what. Before he got his hands across your state line. Great lyrics. Great lyrics, man. What happened to all our great lyrics and music? They're just gone. Good stuff. Trying to think of another one. I don't know, man. I don't know. Throw a lyric up. Remember, now it's in the middle of the night. In the open. I see it. I just don't think I can sing it, Tyson. On a long, lonesome highway east of Omaha. Pretend it doesn't bother me, but I just want to explode. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. There I go, playing star again. Here I go, turn the page. Ja. Seeger's always fun to sing to. Freaking Against the Wind. Great song. Still the Same. Great song. He had so many great songs, Bob Seger and Silver Bullet Band. Still upset that I've never seen them live. Disgusting. Every Rose Has Its Thorn. That's an easy one. I'm trying to hear it. We both lie silent still in the dead of the night. Although we both lie close together, we feel miles apart inside. Was it something I said or something I did? Did my words not come out right? Though I tried not to hurt you, though I tried. But I guess that's why they say every rose has its thorn. Just like every night has its dawn. Just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Every rose has its thorn. Yeah, it does. I listen to a favorite song playing on the radio. Hear the DJ say love's a game of easy come and easy go. But I wonder, does he know Has he ever felt like this? And I know that you'd be here right now if I could have let you know somehow. I guess every rose has its thorn, neighbor. Just like every night has its dawn. Just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Every rose has its thorn. Hang on. Though it's been a while now, I can still feel so much pain. Like the knife that cuts you, the wound heals, but the scar, that scar remains. Take it, CC. And the last verse, the best. Noah could have saved the love that night if I'd known what to say. Instead of making love, we both made our separate ways. And now I hear you found somebody new, and that I never meant that much to you. To hear that tears me up inside, and to see you cuts me like a knife, I guess. Every rose has its thorn. All right, that's it. Is this the actor dating Harvey character? No, man, this is me being stupid. Just me being stupid. I can do some Matchbox 20, but I won't do that. Tyson, I won't do that. Matchbox 20. I can do blue clear sky, clear blue sky, 3 a.m. I love that whole album, Yourself or Someone Like You. I knew every song on that album front to back. I haven't listened to it in a bit, but the last time I did listen to it, it holds up. That Matchbox 20 still holds up. I love Damn. I loved I used to karaoke Real World. I wonder what it's like to be a rainmaker. Dun, dun, dun. I wonder what it's like to know that I made the rain. I'd store it in boxes with little yellow tags on every one. You could come and see them when I'm done. When I'm done. Straight up, what did you hope to learn about here? That's kind of a difficult song. I can't believe I used to do that one. But the one I really loved by them was Back to Good. Matchbox 20 is difficult because of their phrasing, the way they phrase stuff. He does really interesting things with his phrasing. He's very unique in that aspect. Very unique lead singer. She said it's cold outside and she hands me a raincoat. She's always worried about things like that. They do a lot of like that. But she said it's all gonna end and it might as well be my fault. But only sleeps when it's raining. I gotta get those lyrics back, man. Yeah, man, you were so cool to be doing that. Swan, I'm in here singing. You're missing it. Happy hour karaoke. I'm gonna see if I can come up with a song to sing for Swan. Let me think of one that I think that she could that could help her along a little bit today. I got a really sad one. If you get there before I do, don't give up on me. I'll meet you when my chores are through. My chores are through. I don't know how long I'll be, but I'm not gonna let you down. Darling, wait and see. But between now and then, until I see you again, I'll be loving you. Love me. You don't have to be sad. I just, it doesn't have to be a sad song. When I sing to the dogs, when I go and sing to the dogs, if you've seen any of those videos, there's a few of them that I really like to sing to them. Joe Cocker. You are so beautiful to me. You are so wonderful to me. Can't you see? You're everything that I hope for. You're everything I need. You are so wonderful to me. I feel that when I sing them. I want them to know that I love them very, very much. And I know it can be goofy. You see a guy singing to the dogs in the shelter. I don't know. I mean, I know why I do it. I want to think that they sense that love and they feel that I'm a gentle soul. They're surrounded by barking dogs constantly. I am going to do a video where I'm going to take one of those dogs that's on the euthanasia list up there. And I know I'll be able to know. You can look at the dogs that are on the list, and if it's a pit bull, and if it's a black pit bull, or if it's, looks a certain way, it's just terrible because it's not going to get adopted. What I want to do one day, and it might get me banned from the place, but I really don't care. I want to take a whopper up there to one of those dogs, sneak it in my side pocket, go in there, and just give a dog an entire whopper, slide it in through the cage, and just watch him eat it. I want to do that. Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate it. Any requests? Since we're here, Tyson's been throwing a bunch of them out. I can't really sing some of those, Tyson. I'm not just trying to ignore you, brother. And also, while I've got Swan here, Swan, slapped me in the face. Yesterday was Tyson's birthday. It was his 46-year-old birthday. And I forgot, even though he'd told me 20 times before Sunday. I had a lot of stuff go down this weekend, and I don't know. I shouldn't have forgotten, but I did. I'm human. Sneak them in a pup cup. I could do that. It's difficult to get things in there, though. I mean, I got a lot of cargo pants and things like that. One time I went in there and I had a little horn, a little party horn. And I went in and I was going to find the adopted dogs and go up with the party horn and blow it. And it would shoot out. And, I thought that was a wonderful idea. It was a terrible idea. It freaked all the dogs out. They all barking and ratting me out. I had to run away from the scene. I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Swan, I got a bunch of zoo footage coming up. I did 2 lives from the zoo today. And I recorded a bunch of cool videos, which I'm going to put up in shorts from 1 to 3 minutes. So hopefully I'll be getting those up soon. We should have a live stream coming up shortly. Another one, my 5th one today. I've done a lot of live streams today because we've actually gotten a lot of subs today. So as long as we're getting those, I'm going to come on and do it. Lunch with friends and dinner with family. And that's what Tyson did for his birthday yesterday. Did you get any good gifts you want to talk about, or are you a gift kind of guy? I always tell people, don't give me nothing. You know, that's just me. I hope you got something cool, or at least a good dinner and conversation and company. Congrats on the subs. Thank you, Swan. It's been a struggle. Been a real struggle, but I'm not going to quit. And I met a big fan the other day at the live stream at the protest downtown, and he was one of the organizers of the event. And I asked, well, what videos do you watch of mine? Do you watch the dogs? Do you watch what? He said he watches all of it. So I was like, cool. I've been cooked all week. Tyson, that sounds like a wonderful birthday. I've been cooked all week. And that concert. You've been cooked all week after the concert, or you got cooked for all week and you had that concert? Concert was a birthday gift to yourself. I hadn't been too high this week. Hadn't been too high. The gummies are, I'm still taking them, but I'm just not, I'm not taking too many of them. I'm not taking too high a dosage. Now, I'll tell you why I'm not taking too high a dosage. They work for me well. They alleviate my anxiety. They help me get to sleep. Plus, they're a little fun. I'm not going to lie. But here lately, something's been going on where I when I take them, I wind up waking up at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and I'm paranoid. I don't like that. Well, I took a friend, and she drove and bought me dinner. A friend, if you will. That's cool, man. I hope you got a $50 steak, because I damn sure couldn't find one. Or under $50. And then you told me Applebee's, and you were absolutely correct. We should have went to Applebee's. That's cool, man. I hope you had a lovely dinner. All right. My neighbors all think I'm crazy. Well, there's my cool neighbor. My cool neighbor's home. He didn't see me. We went to a taco place, but she cooked a nice steak dinner Friday. That's awesome. Might be going up to Washington for a concert, Freaks on Parade 2026. Well, I definitely got to know more about who's playing at that. Who's playing at the Freaks on Parade? Swan. Who is that? Or who's the headliner? Or who's the person you're going to see? Bulls on Parade with a pocket full of shells. I didn't get it. Rob Zombie, Marilyn Manson, The Who, and Orgy. Wow. I don't remember that one, Tyson. I don't remember that one. Rage Against the Machine. Okay. I don't know many Rage songs. I love the band. I never did a real deep dive. I loved, clearly I loved their big one, Killing in the Name of. Killing in the Name of is awesome. And then they had another one that I really liked. It was kind of like Killing in the Name, a little different though. The Who is my major one I want to see, and then Marilyn Manson is my second. But you're gonna enjoy Rob Zombie too. If you've never seen Rob Zombie, I've seen him. Great concert. He's got a lot of energy. It's like a giant cartoon. A lot of people look at Rob Zombie and they think, "Oh, that's satanic." Man, his show is just like a giant cartoon. Got giant robots walking around on stage, all kinds of cool stuff. Fire, flames, blood. Yeah, man. Marilyn Manson's going to be awesome. The Who, I'm not the HU. I'm not really familiar with those guys, but I think I want to find out who they are. If you like them so much, this is for the people of the sun. I dated a girl when I was about 24, 25, and she went and saw Marilyn Manson at a damn small little hole in the wall. And she said that concert scared the crap out of her. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who had a mind to disagree? I traveled the world. I hope you have a blast, Swan. That sounds wonderful. Keep us updated. Let us know. Take pictures. Take pictures for the grandkids or take pictures for us. That's going to be cool. Swan, you going to be in the stream tonight? We're going to play Barguments. We're going to play Barguments. It came in today. As a matter of fact, hang on. Oh, you, I won't do what they tell me. Man, you talk about getting a crowd hype, man. That song right there, that's a dangerous song to play to a large group of people. Because they will tear a place up after hearing that song. All right, let's take a look at my book together, guys. Or our book, which we're going to be using quite a bit of. There it is, Barguments. And I'll go ahead and give you a preview. Maybe, depends on how I'm feeling. Got back from the beach house this morning from spending it with my daughter and Odin. Okay. All right, let's pick out a random one out of here, and I'll show you what we're looking at. Here's a good one. I don't know if you can read it, but I'll read it to you. It is, name the best television theme song of all time. Name the best television theme show of all time. That's a good one. So many good ones. I would have to think on that one. Best television theme of all time. Theme song of all time. So tough. I have one on my mind. Knight Rider. It doesn't have any lyrics. I guess it doesn't have to have lyrics. It's a very identifiable one. Enormous music. So I'm going to give you, I'll give you a point for that. I like it. X-Men cartoon. I don't even know that one. Full House song. Okay. I can see that one. The Cosby Show might have to be in there somewhere too. I'll tell you mine. Mine is dun 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 dun. The creepy and the kooky, they're all together spooky. The Addams Family. Dun 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 dun. Neat. That one's mine. Charles in Charge, that's a good one too. Tyson, I was a nurse for 16 years, was going to school to be a mortician, but switched to genealogy restoration / researcher. Wow. Swan, we learn something new about her every day, don't we? You could do Gilligan's Island. Gilligan's Island's got to be in there, right? There's so many. That's what's great about this game. It's meant to be like you give a reason why you think this is the greatest song in television history. It's so tough, man. You could do Hawaii 5-0. You could do there's a bunch of great ones in the 70s. I'm trying to think of one that I have in my head. So give me 1 second. There's a new boy in the neighborhood. Liver cheese has been brought up before. What I do. I know that, but the way you explained it is a little different, or maybe it's not. Maybe I was high that night. I've been such a bad host today. Such a terrible host. Do better. Oh, let me show you this, guys. Let me show you this. All the song lyrics have filled his brain. Too many great old TV theme songs. Yeah, there's a ton of them. I always liked Family Ties, but I can't remember it right now. Anybody remember how Family Ties starts? I remember the end of it. Sha-la-la. But I can't remember any other part of it. I always like Family Ties. I want to show y'all something I had today. Tyson, leave me alone about this, okay? We were just talking about my health and eating the other last night or the other night, and I have started eating better. I cooked some things at home yesterday. I did. I cooked some tacos with barbacoa and rice and beans. Might not be the healthiest, but at least it's not fast food, right? Yeah, they are souvenir glasses. I wish I could find real ones. I would pay top dollar for them if I could find them. Gibby Haynes lookalike. I don't know who that is, so I can't tell you yes or no. But I found a snack today, and the only reason I stopped on the way to the zoo because I wanted to get something light to eat at the zoo because I wanted to picnic inside the zoo. I wanted to do a live stream and picnic and show myself eating. Yeah. What will we do, baby, without us? And there ain't no nothing we can't love each other through. What do we do, baby, without us? Sha-la-la-la. Thank you. Thank you, Tyson. You know how when you get one of them things stuck and you can't get it, and then the minute I would have ended the stream, it would have popped into my head. I would have been pissed off. Joe Dirt can't get no dirtier. Peanut butter bananas continuity. What would you do if you tried a restaurant to order out, spend over $80, and it sucked so bad you only took a few bites? You got to leave a review. You got to leave a review, Swan. I know you're a nice person. You don't like to put people down, but I mean, you're paying good money. That's $80. That's $80 on a meal. And if it didn't come through the way you thought it should, then yes, leave a response. Leave a response. They should do better. You're paying that much money for a meal. It needs to be a damn good meal. I cheated and looked it up for you. Thank you. Doesn't matter how I got it as long as I got it. Oh crap! I got to go do something. I got to go do something, guys. So you are coming with me. Let's go. Let's go. Regulators, mount up. It was a clear black. They're having a party at my new neighbor's house. I'm debating on leaving a review. All the other reviews liked it though. Well, look, that's okay. You still need to leave your review, okay? They could have a very high rating. High rating like that. What's going to happen, Swan? You're going to leave that review, and the manager is going to leave a response because these are what good businesses do. And I feel like with that kind of money, they're going to do this for you. All right. So leave a review on Google. You will get a response from their manager if they're worth a damn as a restaurant. Then you'll get a response from their manager. And usually it'll be like, call this number or, and talk to us. We'll make it right. And you'll have it made right. You deserve that. You deserve that. You work very hard for your money. Okay. I don't care if they got a 5-star review. They need to know that they've slipped up this time. And usually good restaurants will take that as a chance to let the public know, oops, I'm sorry. It shouldn't have happened that way. We're going to make it right. Come on, Swan. Don't just not go back. Seriously, have your voice be heard. Have your voice be heard. You don't have to be nasty about it. Just tell them you were so excited to try this food. Everybody had told you all this, and the $80 you spent on it, that's a lot of money to you, even if it's not a lot of money to you. They need to know those things, Swan. I support you going and leaving a negative review because, again, it's also the restaurant's opportunity to show the public that they really care about their customers. So they're either going to apologize profusely, but many times they will offer you either a refund or to come back in and try again for free. Okay, Swan, you're worth that much. I know you can only see half my face right now. I'm riding into the sun. Good for you guys. Yeah, Swan. Come on, Tyson. Tell her. Give her some motivation. Let her know she needs to leave that review. Unless you disagree. If you disagree, that's cool too. And here's what you can do. Have liver protests in front of the building. Hell yeah. I'd probably do it. She was closer. Who knows? It was a little Mexican restaurant in Eugene called Mammy's Mexican Restaurant. I said call first, but either is okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, actually, that's using the CTG skills right there. Right there. Thank you, Tyson, for making my answer even better. Because what Tyson's doing is he's giving the restaurant the opportunity to correct your bad experience before you go on Google and leave that review. And you can even bring that up when you call them. You say, I'm not one to go on and give restaurants bad reviews. I know you guys struggle, and every good review it helps you, and every bad review sometimes hurts you. I said, but I had this really bad experience, and I just feel like maybe I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to correct it. I don't know if Swan. I think Swan, I would do that for you. I get it. You're a very non-confrontational person, but you also need to be able to stand up for poor service or poor quality. The corn tortillas was stale and dry. The chili rellenos forgot a toothpick and was so runny they forgot the soda pop. They made my order, and that's just a start. Sounds like you had a really bad experience. So yeah, I would absolutely reach out to them, give them a chance to correct it. If they don't want to correct it, then that's when you go on and leave your 1 or 2 star review or whatever you need to do, and you'll feel a lot better that way because you gave them the opportunity to correct it, and they didn't take that opportunity. So then you have no reason to feel guilty, Swan. Once you reach out and if they decide they don't want to help, then that's your cue to go ahead and use your voice and let them know your dissatisfaction. Thank you, Tyson. I didn't even think about that. To call them first. Oh, I can be so slow sometimes. I'm not going to lie. I'll show y'all something funny when I come out of here. I got to run in the store real quick. Hang out and talk to each other if you want to. He should have known because all the Asian people were eating there. All right. I want to show you something funny. I think it's funny. Tell me if you think it's funny. Hang on. I don't want to. No, I can't. I don't want to do that because I don't want them to think that I like this place that I just went in. It's a store, and they're really good people in there. So I don't want them to think that they know what I do. So I don't want them to think that I'm auditing their store. This is really funny. Right next to it, though, they have a fish and chicken place that's getting ready to open. I can show you from here. Got a fish and chicken place that's getting ready to open, and they just put the sign up for the fish and chicken. Right next to it, they have a salon and spa. And I think the signs aren't separated enough. Look, fish and chicken, salon and spa. It makes you think that that's the name of the place, Fish and Chicken Salon and Spa. Question is, would you visit a fish and chicken salon and spa? I might. Man, that sun is brutal right now. I need some water. He just blew up their toilet. Man, if I blew up their toilet in that amount of time, brother, then I'm doing something good. I'm not going to lie today, though, guys. Today at the zoo, after I ate these Lunchables, I stopped at the Dollar Tree, got myself a little picnic that I ate at the zoo, and it wasn't picnic food. It was just, and the only reason I got this is because I wasn't going to carry a bag in. I didn't want to carry a bag around, so I had my little man purse, my little merce, if you will, right here. So I put something in there, and what I put in there was a Lunchable, but it wasn't a usual Lunchable. It was a different one. It was a long Lunchable. It only had crackers, cheese, and ham. And I got it at the Dollar Tree. And I also got some Tootsie Roll things at the Dollar Tree. But what I really wanted to show you that I was talking about earlier and got sidetracked like I always do, is they have a snack cake that I've never seen over there before, and I had to pick it up and try it. Okay, it's made by Wonder Bread, by the Wonder Bread Company, and we don't have this. I've never seen it before, and it was in the Dollar Tree, which a lot of times means I won't see it much longer, because a lot of things that come into the Dollar Tree they're going away. If you know what I mean, they didn't work, so they wind up at the Dollar Tree. But this one I had to try just because it was so unique. And remember, it only costs $1.25. What I have right here as I'm at the stop sign is this. Go ahead and read it. Hey, were you singing "Na Na 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 Hey Goodbye" during the protest at any point? Yeah, I sang it. I want to talk about that too. Okay, I haven't watched that video. But I want to go back and watch it because I have a couple of things I want to tell you guys. But this Wonder cream-filled banana cream cakes, and they look like a snowball almost. They've got like a white chocolate around them, and in the center is a banana bread, and then there's a cream filling in the middle. Now, it was pretty damn good, and it was very filling, very, very filling. So if you ever see the Wonder snack cakes, I've actually had another Wonder snack cake from somewhere around here. It might have been the Dollar Tree too. They're very good. The two that I've had are very, very good. Do not be afraid to pick them up. And again, they were only $1.25. Money well spent, as I dig myself an earlier and earlier grave. Tyson, come on, give it to me. I did sing that at one point. I'm so sure I heard you sing that on a news channel at the Memphis protest. I did. The video that I have up, I have a live up. I don't even, it says it's still processing, so I don't know that it's up, but I'm able to watch it. I clicked on it to make sure it was still there, that it hadn't disappeared. It's still there. Hopefully it's processed enough. If you check my lives, it's under there. But I do want to talk about that because I had one dude this morning. I don't know if he watched that live or what, but he said that I was not up there doing shit. I was up there doing shit. I was fighting, but I wasn't physically fighting. Okay. I'm not gonna physically fight unless I see somebody getting the shit beat out of them by someone. There was a scuffle going on. I tried to catch as much of it as I can. I got as close as I could, but I was also trying to be very cognizant to stay off of the streets, because to me, I figured what was happening was the cops started really getting pissed because we weren't out of the streets fast enough. So if you watch the replay of my protest or the march, I'm on kind of on the sidewalks a lot of the time. I'm filming the front. I get into it with a couple of douchebags. I do want to go back and watch that, but and yes, I could have been closer when it all actually went down. I could have been closer, but every time that I went closer, I got onto the bullhorn and I started getting really, really, really upset. And I started a couple of chants: shame, shame or something like that. I let them know that they violated the Constitution and their oath of office, or their oath to the Constitution, and that they violated a lot of First Amendment constitutional rights that day. They're there to protect the people. So he was correct. I did not go and I physically touch anyone. I did say a lot of things that were probably pretty nasty. I'm wondering now, if I go back and watch it, if I'll be like, damn. But the thing you got to remember is when all that started going down and all that started happening, I got very angry, like to the point where when I was trying to yell what I was trying to yell into the bullhorn, it wasn't even, I couldn't even get it out. It was, something was happening. I felt in danger, not from the cops. I might fall out. That my health was at risk, and it absolutely was. My body tells me when I need to calm down. And that day at the end of that march, it got so heated that a couple of times I had to go over and sit down. And part of it was probably because I was dehydrated, but a lot of it was because I was very, very elevated and just amazed at what was happening around me. I didn't think that would happen at all. I thought if we had any problems, it was going to be from people counter protesting, but the counter protesters weren't there. There were just a few, and they weren't even protesters. They were just being pricks. What's up? But why 99? I'll have to link to you and tell you the few times I swear I heard your voice. I did say a lot. There were a couple of times when I what I wanted to do during the march was I was trying to talk to the marchers, because a lot of those marchers were scared, especially when the cops started showing up in the street and blocking and doing things like that. There's one point where the cops pull up and they block the road, 2 cars, and that was the first time they showed up. And you hear me on the bullhorn saying, "Everybody stay together, press together, hold." And then I also told people, get on the sidewalk. We were going to go around these cops, but we were going to do it on the sidewalk. Problem was, there were so many protesters that we couldn't get all of them. Some people did go over to the sidewalk, but some other people just said, screw it, I'm going past them. And they just walked around the cop cars. And I think that pissed the cops off a little bit. I thought that the route was pre-planned. I thought they were there to kind of shut that little street area off until we could get back to the park. Now, remember, we weren't on a major road in downtown. However, we were right next to the FedEx Forum, and that's where the Memphis Grizzlies play. And the Memphis Grizzlies had a game coming up. So here it was 6 o'clock. And they're wanting people out of the road, and I got that. And they were trying to get out of the road. But before they could get out of the road, some nastiness happened in the back. I still really don't know what happened. I turned around and I saw pepper spray, and everybody started freaking out. Everybody backed up a little bit. And then somebody shouted, "Are y'all going to let this happen?" And everybody kind of got around and started shouting down these cops. And it could have gone a lot worse. The cops were outnumbered. Wow, big time. You're talking about 1,000 people and maybe 5 cops. So you would think that they would use a little bit of common sense and de-escalate that situation. You got 1,000 protesters there. You got 5 cops, 2 or 3 of them being kind of tyrants. They weren't kind of tyrants. They were definitely tyrants. So yeah, it was a lot of stuff that really should have happened, but I think it was mostly the cops. They knew the march was 100 yards away from being off the streets in the park where they started, but they didn't care. Somebody had a chip on their shoulder and wanted to abuse his authority a little bit. I hear that there's a lot of lawsuits that are being planned for the Memphis Police Department, and rightfully so. If they felt their rights were violated, then they should pursue lawsuits against them. No, that happened Saturday. It happened Saturday. So, you know, I sometimes I wonder, when I have somebody call me out, maybe he thought I didn't do enough in that video, or maybe he didn't see the video at all. Maybe he was just guessing that I didn't do anything. I did do something. I didn't get physical with the cop because I'm not a moron, and I wouldn't do that unless somebody was in real danger. So yeah, I did what I could, and I protected my own health because I felt kind of like I was about to pass out. And that wasn't a good feeling. I was so elevated, I could feel it. I could feel the blood pressure. I could feel it flowing through here. And if one of those pieces of calcium pops off, I'm gone. Because remember, I ain't been back to the doctor since my last stroke. They don't know if I have more in the area that happened. So, you know, I try to do the best I can, and I also got to protect my health, though. I don't want to die down there. And if I do die in a protest, I want to be, I don't want to die. You know, I just, but again, there was no situation where anybody was really getting their butts kicked or anything like that. I think it was just a violation of rights. And we did get 3 of those protesters back. I think only 1 or 2 of them really got charged. You canceled your last appointment because of the gummy. It's true. Damn it, Tyson. It's true. Elvis Presley's alive. Tyson, you're right. I'm going to set up an appointment with a doctor. I got to go ahead and do that quickly. Haven't had my atorvastatin in a month, but I'll get to the doctor. I'll let you know when I do. Thank you for that, though, Tyson. Tyson stays on my butt, man. I told my wife last night, Tyson, that a little more about you and how you kind of you figure out when you call me on stuff, and I appreciate that. I do need to get to the doctor. The problem with it is, Tyson, I had insurance when that stroke went down, and we tried for months and months and months to find a neurologist who would take our insurance, and we couldn't find one. We found one time, and they set it up, and I was ready to go, and then they called me and they said, "What's your insurance?" And I told them, and they said, "We don't take that insurance." Neurologists are difficult to get, very difficult to get to, but that's what I need. I need somebody to get in there, and I think it was a neurologist. I think it was. Be wrong. It might have been something else. Liberties, I'm the same way about going to my doctor. I'll be hospital sick and still debating on going to my doctor. Yeah. Yeah, I know. You know, people don't like going to the doctor. People are afraid of what the doctor's going to tell them or what the doctor's going to do to them. I try not to do that, but it's difficult sometimes. So that was that was the story about the thing on Saturday. And man, this charger that I got hooked up to this thing, I got the charger hooked up to it, my external charger. It's done wonderful today. It's done wonderful. Got this hooked up. It's only at 4%, but it's recharged my phone to 81%. All right. Yeah, I'm guilty too. I got to do what I preach. Yeah. And we need people like us to call each other out and hold us accountable to get out and do those things. But yeah, if you get a it was me, Swan. If you heard it, if I was I started that chant that I started though didn't work. It didn't work. I did a lot of chants. I did the shame chant, and that got people going. I think I started that one. I'm not positive, or I joined in, but I did try to do the na 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 hey goodbye, and one or two people joined in, and I was like, well, that didn't work, and somebody laughed. I even called today to get an appointment, and they said I need to go to urgent care. So I did. So did I. Nope. What do you have to go to urgent care for, Swan? What the hell, man? Come on. Some of those urgent care places, some of them are scams. I'm not gonna lie, some of them are scams. Kidney infection, yeah. You gotta drink water. You gotta drink as much water as you can, and also you gotta drink what's the other? The cranberry juice. Gotta drink that too. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I don't know if we're gonna do a stream tonight. I want to, but pretty exhausted. Go and talk to the wife, and we'll see what happens. If we don't do it tonight, we'll do it tomorrow night. But look for more from me in the coming days. Had a lot of people stay today. I appreciate it, guys. You see it, man. We're growing. We're growing. It's slowly but surely it's happening. Ooh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell? Well, I used to be. I can't. Man, I wish I remember the lyrics to Curtis Lowe. I do drink water. Water's my favorite. Oh no. Then what else is happening? You've been drinking cranberry juice? Swan, I had stents in my kidneys for many years on both sides. Kept them in too long, paid for it, had to get through a major surgery to get them out. Thought I was going to die in that surgery. Man, that was not fun. Cole, what's up? There Cole in here? All right. Ill Corn Dog, man, MMA, MAGA. Swan, when I went in to get my stents out of my kidneys because I got a lot of kidney stones, they put stents in, but they wouldn't break up the kidney stones, which made no sense to me. It was because at the time I didn't have insurance. I thought I was going to die, and the emergency room doctor said, we're going to get you in here and put in stents, and they did it really quickly. But I was supposed to come back like 6 months to a year later and get the stents taken out. However, when I was going under, I remember the nurse telling me, "Oh, you're getting stents in. Some people never get them taken out." And I was thinking, well, if the nurse said that, then I can go a little bit longer. I didn't have insurance. I couldn't get them taken out. The point is, I should have had them taken out because it screwed me up. Who has a question for me? Should you get a pet Wolverine? I'd have to see your backyard. I'd have to see what kind of cages you have. I don't think a little rabbit cage is going to cover it. I think you're going to need a very large enclosure if you're going to want a Wolverine. I'd check my state laws too about Wolverines. I think it's a cool idea. I don't think you're going to be able to cuddle with the Wolverine. You'll be able to look at the Wolverine, but do you really want a pet that you can just look at, or you want a pet you can pick up and hold? So I it's a lot of things you need to research before you decide to get a Wolverine. Not Donna Liver Cole. Okay, Cole. Brother, can I ask you for some advice? Cole, absolutely, you can ask me for some advice. Please ask me for some advice, Cole. What you got? It's going to be a troll, I know it. It might not be. Well, you got a lot of smart people in this room with you right now. who aren't going to judge you or anything like that. So yes, please ask me a question. Cole, we're waiting. He might be gone. I might have taken too long to get to him. But Cole, if you're still there, definitely put that question down. Come on, Cole. He might have left, or he's going to tell you his sister pregnant. He's the father. It's probably one of those. Probably one of those. Every now and then we get a real one in here, though. Yes, we got. Well, where's Wolfie at? Well, it may be a little too early for Wolfie. Any other questions? Any other advice? Any other attaboys for yourself? Anything great happened to you today? Anything bad happened to you today? I want to know. I want to know what you're thinking. Is there some things you can? All right. I got to clean this car up. My wife's going to beat me if I don't clean the Subaru out. Before the zoo, the guy got mad at you weren't Christian. Before the zoo, the guy got mad at you because I wasn't a Christian. Yeah. Was it the same guy? I have a cousin nephew. TMI. TMI. I know. Can't control what other people do, Swan. People want to do that kind of stuff, then they're going to do it. I don't condone it, but whatever. Live and let die. Shave your beard. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I'd shave my beard if you threw $1,000 on a super chat right now. I would shave my beard. Otherwise, it's not happening. I'm gonna leave you guys with one more argument since we're kind of doing a 2-hour midstream, or is it an hour? Hour and 2 minutes? How long have we been going? All right, here we go. Shave it for $5. How about $9.99? All right, here's our next question, guys. All right, this is a good one. This is a good one. Here it is. I'll let you read it first. If I can't see if it's in there, but I'll give you the first shot at it. Okay. Question is, what song do you play on the jukebox if you absolutely want the entire bar to sing along? If you want the entire bar to sing along, what song do you play on the jukebox? Let's see what we get here. Now, remember, I was an ex-DJ, so I'm going to be very, very judgmental on this song. If you come up with a crappy one, I'm going to let you know. I know mine. I don't even have to think about it. To me, this is a very simple one. Tyson got it. Sweet Caroline. Absolutely 100%. 5 points for Tyson. That's the one. That's the song. That's it. Everybody's going to sing to that. Always. Wherever you are. Well, I don't know about all that. If I really think about it, you could go into some type of bar and they would look at you like you were crazy if you did that. But for the most part, people know that song. Guys, I started singing Ebony and Ivory at the Don't Stop Believing. That's another good one. Another good one, bro. I started singing. I don't even know if I was recording when I did it. I'm not sure. Pour Some Sugar on Me. You got a bunch of good ones, brother. Bunch of good ones. I started singing a song in that protest it was after everything had ended. So to be honest, I don't know if I was recording, but I started singing Ebony and Ivory, Living on a Prayer, Crazy, Patsy Cline. That's what I like. That's how I know this book. I told y'all it's going to be a banger. It's going to be a banger for our channel. I'm not going to skip stuff in there either. I've remembered some of those questions. But yeah, it's going to be fun times with that book. And I'm looking forward to it. One thing that I did notice the other day, I was in the studio with y'all last week, and I was I was looking at everything that I have in there and how many directions I'm trying to go as far as games. And I want to settle in for a bit on a single game that we all kind of like. And that's why I got online and ordered that Barguments book. Because I just remember how good it was. So we're going to have fun with that, definitely. What else? Yeah, I started singing Ebony and Ivory, and there was one person who got it, and we're like, all right, go ahead. And but nobody else sang along to the chorus. And what the hell, you know? You can embarrass yourself. It don't matter. I was embarrassing myself, hopefully for a good cause. Don't stop believing. I ain't singing that. I watched an old video of Journey the other night live. Man, Steve Perry. Wow. I think it was a live version of Don't Stop Believing. Steve Perry was just phenomenal. Brown Eyed Girl's another one. That one was always in my DJ sets whenever I did fraternities and sororities. Later in the evening, I would do a 70s or 80s set. And Brown Eyed Girl would always wind up in there at any college show I did, just because you know they're going to sing it. And that new Philippine guy sounds just like him. Yes, he does. He's Steve Auger something. Yeah, he's great. And I like that guy a lot. I watched a documentary on him. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. And he deserves to get credit for singing those songs to a T almost, you know? What were the chances of that happening? For them to find some guy the way they found him and him be a perfect fit for him. Beautiful story. I think that's going to wrap it up for the night, guys. I love all of you as always, and I'll see you again tomorrow. I don't think we're going to do the live because I need to get in there and see what the wife's doing about dinner, and we're going to have to. I got to feed the dogs. There's a few things I got to do. She's chilling today. Today's her day off, and she's having a great day of relaxing. Originally, she was going to go to the zoo with me, but I asked her this morning. I was like, would you rather go to the zoo or would you rather just relax today? And she said, I just want to relax today. What am I making for dinner? Trying to think what we got in there. I was so pissed off at the tacos last night that I made because it's funny, Swan, you're talking about that corn tortilla that was dry. I bought a pack of tortillas last week and I was like, I'm going to use these before they go bad. I had a refried beans in a pouch and I bought some barbacoa beef and I had rice in a pouch. So I heated all that stuff up, and then I realized at the last minute that the tortillas that I bought were corn tortillas, and I was very upset. I'm not a huge fan of corn tortillas because they break so easy, and that's exactly what they were doing with my taco creation that I made last night. Should have just run to the store and got the flour ones. So I might go get some flour tortillas, and because we still have leftovers or nachos. Tyson threw it away. And Swan, enjoy your day old shitty Mexican. Your day old shitty Mexican. You threw that away. Yeah, I might do tacos again tonight. Maybe I'll go get some flour tortillas, and we do have chicken in there, so maybe we'll mix it up. Maybe I'll throw some chicken and taco seasoning and some rice in there. Might have some beans left over, but I don't want to throw beans and chicken together. I just don't think that's a very good combination. Having crab and shrimp tonight. Hell yeah. Time for a cold PBR. Yes, brother. Bomb pop. Yes, always room for a cold PBR. TBR gets a bad name. Gets a bad name. It's not a bad beer. It's not bad. Not bad. I like it. And it's cheap. Tomorrow, $6 fingers left. Oh, shit. Does that have, okay, Tyson, does that qualify as a semi-decent, healthy meal? I mean, it's better than burgers, right? Thanks for reminding me of that. I might have to stop and get the buy one, get one free 3-piece chicken tenders at Hardee's on Tuesdays. Tuesdays are difficult for me too, because that's also when I'm a T-Mobile customer. So with T-Mobile on Tuesdays, they drop some free stuff, for their customers. Sometimes it's really good stuff. Sometimes it's terrible stuff. Let's see. Take your corn tortillas and put them in a large Ziploc bag with a moist paper towel. Throw in a microwave for 10 seconds. You put it on bread, it's a sandwich. Yeah. Yeah, I thought about doing both of those things, actually. I also have hot dogs. Maybe make some chili dogs. I don't know. I got eggs. I got a bunch of weird stuff. So it's going to have to be kind of I need to make a grocery trip tomorrow. It's going to be some kind of weird concoction that I come up with, but it's just going to have to do. Unless, of course, my lovely wife says, why don't we just order out? Which I don't want to do, because I'll be the one going to pick it up. Eat some liver cheese. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. All right, guys, I love you. I love every one of you. I'm going to go try to figure it out. And hey, I'll tell you what, if I come up with some crazy concoction, I'll take a picture of it and I'll stick it over on the community page of Gen Express. It's been a wonderful day, man. I hope that you guys have come along for at least part of the ride. There'll be videos popping up. I got some funny ones today, I think. We'll see. So expect that tonight, at least. I will throw up at least a 1 or 2 minute, 3 minute short tonight that I think may be humorous, okay? Wubs, good night. Or if her wife cooks a nice dinner. She's chilling today. She's having a relaxing day. It's been a stressful week at her work. So I wouldn't even ask her to do that. I want to cook for her tonight. All right, guys, I love you all very much. Not red versus blue, 1% versus you. CTG out, CTG for life. CTG always. All love you guys. We all love you too, Tyson. We all love every one of y'all in here. Any new subs, if you happen to be hanging around, not chatting, we also love you, okay? Come back and enjoy our Barguments games tomorrow night. And I'll see you then, guys. CTG out.